make his induction comments into the Hall of Fame. Your wish is granted. Here we are. To the nominating committee, I have to tell you, I am still in shock that I'm the guy here. But I do have to say, as has been alluded, after planning this for 2.5 years, the shock has worn off just a little bit. More on that in a minute. In all seriousness, Kathy mentioned the list of the laureates, and what a list of people. People wide and deep who have accomplished many things and have been giants in terms of community building. Met many of them here tonight, introduced them, good people to get to know. To my fellow nominees, Joe, Heather, and Fabian, I can't imagine a group that I would much rather be part of the ceremony with. To my clients and friends that made the effort to be here, I have to tell you, as I was circulating amongst the crowd, I just am overwhelmed. The fact that all of you made the effort to be here, I mean that from my heart. I'm not going to name everybody for fear of missing someone in the interest of time. Frank Fearman reminded me that Duke plays a little after 9 o'clock. I'm on the clock, all right? So I am going to give particular thanks to Matt Cornell for the kind words he had in the video. Matt is the CEO of Kaleidoscope. He is the longest tenured client that I have continuously served since I've been in practice, 37 years, if my math is correct. And Matt, we've been through an adventure or two together. I also have a group of friends here. They're disguised as commercial lenders from Regions Bank. I think somehow that got mixed up, but these are a group of friends that I share another common bond with in terms of backpacking trips. Some of these guys I've known for almost 60 years. So we've been on some adventures together as well, of a different variety. And guys, thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Now, if any of you had the opportunity to talk to them, I'm sure they were telling stories which get better every year, right? Stories get better. So if you can believe about 50% of it, that'll be about right. There are some representatives here from some of the nonprofit organizations that I've had the pleasure to serve with. Thanks to all of you again for making the effort to be here, and I truly hope that working together we continue to push the needle to build a better community. There have been several comments made about the length of time to get here, and I just couldn't let the moment pass without thanking the people that were so persistent to make this happen. Jeff Taylor and the JA team, Steve Lippert, who just would not give up. Thank you, Steve. Thank you very much. And Ben Rivet, Ben's here. He's the gentleman who produced these fine videos, filmed them, edited them. We had a lot of fun when he came to the office. That's his artwork that's here. Thanks for being here, and thanks for your fine work. On a personal note, there's no way I would be standing here right now if it wasn't for Diane Glover, who was my representative here, who had the unfortunate task of keeping me focused and on task. So we are going to categorize that in the minor miracle category. Thank you, Diane. Of course, the real force behind this honor is two groups of people, the clients and the team members of our firm at Kirsch CPA Group. Both of these groups include some unbelievably talented, creative, and tenacious folks. Many of them are here tonight, and again, thank you for being here. To the clients, thanks for taking a chance on us. Many of the people that are here have been clients for 25 to 30 years. They took a chance on us, and we never lose sight of the fact that there are plenty of other options out there, and we have to earn your trust every single day. I have the honor of having co-workers that are extremely talented people, and more importantly, they are solid human beings. That's what makes the culture of our organization. That's our secret sauce. Sincere thanks to both of those groups for being an inspiration and really an energizing influence on me. And to my business partners, Pete Abner and Nick Roll. Pete, thanks for the kind comments. These folks have contributed vastly to the vision of our organization, so I sincerely appreciate their contributions. To my family, the most important part of my life, my 4 siblings all made the effort to be here. Thank you guys for making the effort to be here. My father, now here's where I have to go off script. I have my comments all written up that says, my father, who turned 96 about 2 weeks ago, he had, wait a minute. He had a back surgery yesterday morning, and I had in my script, sorry, my father couldn't be here, but guess what? He showed up. The greatest generation. I mean, I guess after he landed in France in January of 1945 and marched across Europe to be in the Battle of the Bulge, coming here was next to nothing. So in that, if you're a veteran, or you have a child or a close relative that's a veteran, just raise your hand. Let's give them all a round of applause. So part of that honor of my father is he is also, we can now call ourselves fellow laureates, as he was inducted into the Hall of Fame a couple of years ago. My mother passed away nearly 25 years ago, a person who taught by example about the things in life that truly matter: empathy, gratitude, and having a caring soul. She was a servant leader before that was a thing, and her and my father's influence were really the foundation of my success. Our oldest daughter, Carly, is here to represent her siblings. Jacqueline, Jonathan, and Logan are scattered around the country and busy with their employment, and we told them to stay home, and I think they're on FaceTime right now. But, I'm so proud of their accomplishments and the people they've become, and if you want to stop outside, I'll be happy to brag about them more. Finally, to my #1 partner, counselor, confidant, and the person who yanks on my choke collar occasionally when needed, my spouse, John Kirsch. A lifelong educator and a rock star in her own right, she has stood by me through all my crazy ideas and bonehead moves that have provided her an endless supply of opportunities to say I told you so. Which she rarely does, although I'm sure she's got marks on her tongue from all the times she's had to bite it. So we started on a wing and a prayer, mostly on a prayer, and honey, here we are. How about that? So there's a Yiddish proverb that's loosely translated as, if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. Well, the big guy had a plan for me. I was placed on this earth to do what I'm doing. Not to find a cure for cancer, not to be an athlete or a school teacher or a plumber or an astronaut. Helping organizations achieve success and seeing our people grow is the greatest personal achievement I could have possibly ask for. The individual who got me my very first job in accounting at the age of 17 gave me a little plastic plaque from Hallmark that I still have in my office. And it has a quote from Albert Einstein that says, "Try not to be a man of success, but rather a man of value." Quite a tall order, but one that I continue to strive for every day. So in summing things up, I turn to another philosopher, a man for all times, the singer-songwriter Jimmy Buffett. He has a song that some of you may have heard called "Changes in Latitude, Changes in Attitude." And it includes a line that says this: "Good times and riches and son of a guns. I've seen more than I can recall." So that pretty well sums it up for me. Thanks again for this honor. Thanks to all of my fellow inductees, and thank you all for being here.